What is up, YouTube? One thing you always hear from let me go outside. One thing you always hear from people who look great, from professional athletes, from movie stars, from anybody who goes to the gym and has a great physique, great muscle tone. Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, Arnold Schwarzenegger, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Huge, about 280 pound. He's a. It starts with an R. He actually previously won the Arnold class recently. I believe sometime between 2015 to 2018. He won it. I can't remember when, but anyways, one thing they all tell you, the hardest thing about getting that physique, the hardest thing about getting that, either if you're wanting to lose weight or you're just slimming or bulking, either way, the hardest thing about it is the diet. Yeah, you go in there, you work 3-4 hours a day, and you're sore, your muscles are tense. After about 3 months in, you learn to enjoy that. You learn to enjoy that feeling. It literally is a great feeling to, not even just to know you're improving, like, just you get used to it after a while. You really do. I miss the gym so much. I'm still looking for another job. As soon as I find another job, I'm getting my gym membership back. I love the gym. But the thing is the hardest thing is the diet. And used to, I did not believe this. Like, one, you gotta be focused on counting your calories. Like, depending on the person's weight, size, they have to consume a different amount of calories a day. For me, because of my size, my calorie intake should be around 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day for slimming. Eventually that number is going to go up. Right now I'm keeping track through a fitness helper, how many calories I should and shouldn't be taking a day. Dang, I lost more weight than I thought I did. Like, I'm able to see my veins right now in my legs. That is amazing. But that's one of the reasons that makes it so hard. You have to keep track. You have to constantly be counting the calories. You have to be counting the fats, the gluten, all of that different stuff. You can't have a lot of gluten in your diet at all. Like, gluten is good to an extent, but when you're losing weight, you definitely can't have a lot of fat. Obviously, fat converts to fat. which there are good fats and there are bad fats. You definitely want to try to keep a watch out on them good fats. Because fat is good to have in your diet, just not too much of it. You're going to go out and buy sugar. You're going to go out and buy cookies. I don't even mind that because I'm not a big fan of sweets. I never was a big fan of sweets. I don't like sweet stuff. Reason being is because I was force-fed cake. I literally was. I was force-fed cake. They gave us cake after each and every single day while I was in this one group home facility. It was cake every day. Eventually I just got tired of it and I hated it. By the time I was 16 years old, no 16 say they hate cake. You're all to say they hate cake, if something's wrong. I seriously have. Since I was like 16 years old, I hated cake. It started getting that way before I was 16, but I have nothing to do with it at all. When it came to my birthday, I was like, don't get me a cake. You better not get me a cake. If you get me anything, get me a... just take a bunch of sugar cookie dough and put it in a pan and make it one big sugar cookie split between everybody. I will not eat cake. That's seriously how bad it's gotten. I hate sweet stuff. So really the bad fats part of the diet is not that big for me. It still is a thing because you can get bad fats and other stuff too. You definitely gotta be careful about cutting the gristle out in the meats and stuff. But not only that, you gotta keep a watch out on your calories, bad fats, bad stuff. But also, you don't get that much of variety to choose from. I mean, if you actually know what you're doing, you can make your variety bigger. But literally, all it is just chicken. Lean beef has to be lean. Has to. As lean as you can get. If you can find 80%. I found 68% lean beef, and that was like the highest I ever seen. So that's what I've been getting. But you definitely want to get as lean as possible in the beef. Lean beef and fish. And eggs. Bacon's good, but only like no more than 2 pieces for breakfast. Because of all that grease and stuff, you don't want to have a lot of bacon. Bacon is good when you're trying to get your protein in. But you, like I said before, keep an eye out for them bad fats. So as far as the actual protein shakes is a good thing you want to add into your diets, especially if you're extremely busy and you can't fit in actual solid foods and you're not getting your good calorie intake. Protein shakes are definitely good. All they are is just supplements, stuff to replace the food you're not getting. If you think a protein shake is just it's kind of like a steroid, makes you grow. Protein shakes are the protein powders. They're just supplements for food. Get your nutrition in without actually having to eat the food. Like a lot of people don't have time to eat that much, so that's what they do. Protein shakes alone are not going to help you build muscle all the way. They're not going to do it on their own. But you definitely would want to add that into your diet plan though. Um, Protein I go for is C4. I love C4. Which that's not really protein. It's a energy boost supplement, kind of. Um, I do whey protein and mass. Mass is good. I love mass. Um, I mean, I'm still not that experienced with the whole brand. I might find some more for the cheap stuff, just because I can't really afford, even with my job, I couldn't afford a whole lot. But it is a good thing. So that's the protein part of it. You definitely want to have lots of protein in your diet because that's what's going to build your muscle. That's what's going to have a whole lot of bread. You don't want to have a whole lot of starch. Although, a little bit of rice, like, it's good for you to have a little bit in your diet because it helps keep you hydrated. That's one good factor of rice. It helps keep you hydrated. Um, I believe it's good for the bones. I could be wrong on that part though, but you don't want to have a lot. Basically, this is where it's going to help in all. You definitely don't want to just be eating chicken alone. Um, Mix you a little bit of chicken, some greens, get you some greens and some rice. Mix it all up and make you a little meal out of it. Um, but you still don't want to have a lot. That's one thing everybody tells you. Rice is good to an extent. Bread's definitely not good. You don't want to have a whole lot of bread. I would basically, I mean, I never really took this into consideration just because I do love my sandwiches. But if you can, just avoid buying sandwich stuff at all. You don't want peanut butter and jelly. You do want peanut butter. Peanut butter is a low fat, low carbs. Peanut butter is the way to go. But like peanut butter, jelly sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches, I really wouldn't consider it. I mean, eat it just because that's a quick way to go, but like I said, the the um the nutrition part, the actual meal planning part of it, the diet, it's the hardest part. And that's another reason why it's so hard, is because there's some stuff you're going to not want to get rid of. But I mean, you can still get your success as long as you're not too overboard with it. I try not to be too overboard with it. To the best of my ability. But that's one thing personal trainer, nutritionist would say to you is just bread. Bread itself, it's not even filling. You could eat bread after bread after bread, and you're just gonna want more. Bread's not that filling at all. Why a lot of people have had struggles getting to where they need to be when eating that bread is because it's fattening, and then you're constantly wanting because it's not filling you up. So yeah, I definitely try my best to be careful about that. Definitely want bananas. Bananas are a good source of potassium. So basically, chicken, beef, fish, bananas, peanut butter. Kelp is good. Make you a good kelp salad. Kelp is definitely good. Yeah, I'm not really going to name everything that you need for the diet, but yeah, diet is definitely the hardest part of it. You can go in there and work out hours and hours and hours a day, but if that diet's not a big part of it, you're not going to get your success. That diet is the main part of your success. You're eating too little, too much. You're either way, too little or too much, you're going to have a major drawback. It's going to be good for you. Even a lot of professionals struggle with the diet. A lot of professionals. Now that's just for the slimming part. For the bulking part, it's even harder. The basic reason is because the bulking part, you're going to want to eat about 4,500 calories. Now, that's like 8 pieces of sausage, a 12 pack of eggs, and for breakfast, like, you're going to want to eat a lot throughout the day. You're going to want to have 8 decent sized meals a day. And after breakfast, and you're going to want to separate them between 2 hours of each other. After breakfast, you're going to be full, like your stomach's going to be hurting, and you're going to not want to move, but you're going to have to move because you're going to have to get your exercise in. You're going to have to do your crunches. You're going to have to do your squats, your bench. You're still going to get your cardio in, but you're not going to get as much as any normal day. Normally, I would get about an hour of cardio on a bulking day. I would probably cardio, but I wouldn't push myself as hard because I'm not wanting to burn as much calories as I'm wanting to actually get my weights in and push myself and push those muscles to strain themselves. You're just not going to want to move after eating that much food, but you're going to have. Otherwise, that food's not going to turn to muscle, it's going to turn to fat, and I can't afford that, obviously. I can't afford to go back the way I was. Stage yet. I'm still on the cutting stage of my process. I'm still getting a lot of cardio in, getting a lot of and eating the 2,000 to 3,000 calories of food a day. But yeah, definitely.